Listen very carefully. Being single isn't the problem. Sometimes it's actually the solution. You see, most guys don't ruin their lives because they stay single too long. They ruin their lives because they get into a relationship before they're ready, before they healed, before they had purpose, before they even knew who the hell they were. When you end up being in a relationship, it only magnifies the issues or the problems that are going on with you. And the truth is that you need to fix you before you're going to be good or ready for a healthy relationship. And so now what I want to do is actually go over a few signs that you are not ready for a relationship. Number one, you're broke. Financial stability. If you're not financially stable, you are not ready to be in a relationship. You need to fix that first before you're ready to handle somebody's heart, honestly. And the reason is pretty simple. When you're not financially stable, this puts a tremendous amount of stress and strain on you mentally, but it also puts a strain on your relationship. When you're just struggling or hustling or trying to get by, it is really, really a tough situation. Relationships in and of themselves are difficult, but the number one thing that couples fight over or stress over is money. If you can solve that problem first, or at least get on a solid foundation, then a relationship is a lot easier. You're not bringing that stress and that burden of financial insecurity with you to this relationship. Number two is you don't know who you are yet. And this is something very common for a lot of guys. You go through life and you're kind of struggling, you're figuring out what you're about, what you want to do, who you are as a man, what your ideals are, what your identity is. Well, if you don't have that going into a relationship, she is basically going to shape you into what she wants as opposed to who you are. You end up losing yourself. And this is one of the reasons why I feel like a lot of guys down the road have midlife crisis, right? They freak out and everybody's like, oh my God, I never saw it coming. I saw it coming because they didn't know truly who they were. They didn't do what they wanted. They sought outside validation. They molded themselves in their lives and what they did and what they thought to fit somebody else's narrative. And one day they're like, wait a second, this is crazy. This is who I am. This is what I want. And so they leave their wife and 2 kids. They sleep with their secretary, Brenda, and they buy a Lambo. Gentlemen, don't buy a Lambo. Number 3. Here's something that I'm very, very, very familiar with, and that is you should not be in a relationship until you have dealt with your shit. If you have unhealed trauma, unhealed emotional issues, it's going to manifest through jealousy, through anger, through insecurity. Your relationship literally will become a battlefield. You got to deal with your shit, and you can't just ignore it. You can't outrun your past. You got to face it, and until you do, you're never going to be right for anybody, because the truth is when you're hurt, you're bleeding, and you're going to end up bleeding on somebody that didn't cut you, if you understand what I'm saying. You've got to handle your issues. The 4th type of guy that shouldn't be in a relationship is somebody that is constantly seeking validation, or you're addicted to validation, right? You always need praise, somebody giving you compliments. You're probably sleeping with a bunch of people. It's all just because you are trying to basically feel good about yourself. And this has no place in a healthy relationship, because ultimately relationships are hard. And what you feel in the beginning, that excitement and her telling you, oh, you're the greatest, oh, you're the king, right? All that stuff, it's going to start to dwindle. It's going to start to wane. And when this happens, you're going to go look for somebody else and possibly cheat, which is the worst possible thing you could do. Number 5, you're still chasing chaos. If you're impulsive, you're going out all the time, you're not disciplined, this is somebody that should not be in a relationship. Because relationships take stability. When you're in a process or in a life or living a life of chaos and the drama and you don't know what's coming next, it's really impossible to develop a life with somebody like this. All right? Because you're always worried, you're always thinking that they're going to be going out, they're going to be doing something that they shouldn't, and you don't have that luxury when you are committed to somebody else. In order for a relationship to be healthy and thrive, you got to know that you're on the same playing field and in the same place with somebody else. But if you're trying to date somebody like a woman and she's chaotic and always going out, like think about it. Do you want to date somebody that's partying like crazy or going out with all of her friends or getting fall down sloppy drunk? No, it's not sexy. It's not inviting. That person and you are not ready. The 6th type of guy that isn't ready for a relationship is somebody who is still a boy. Boys are not ready for a relationship. Men are. A boy is chaotic. A boy is kind of all over the place. A boy is not ready for responsibility. If you're somebody that is living at home, if you're somebody that is feeling good and not really focusing on the future or a plan or having that North Star, you're not ready for a relationship. In order for a relationship to be healthy and thrive, you both need to be in a good place. And if you're a little boy and still active and impulsive and doing little boy shit, you're not ready for a relationship. And the last type of person that is not ready for a relationship is somebody who wants to be in a relationship for the wrong reasons, right? Maybe you're lonely, maybe societal pressure, fear of missing out, thinking that this person will fix you or make you whole or make you feel not lonely or like a loser. Wrong reason, amigo. You need to understand that you should always stay single while you are figuring you out. If you are still searching, if you're still seeking, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, a relationship, even the best of relationships, will never work out. Because until you figure you out, you're not going to be good or right for somebody else. And this is hard for a lot of people to hear. A lot of people think, oh, I'm good, and you're not good. If you have a track record of relationships not working out, there's a reason for it. Are you choosing the wrong person, or are you not ready yet? And I'm not saying you should never get married. No, amazing things happen when you find the right person. I personally believe that my life started to get exponentially better when I met my wife. But if I had married any of these women that I was dating before I knew myself or truly did what I needed to do in order to be happy and healthy and ready for a relationship, including not getting blackout drunk, including not abusing my body, including not sleeping around, until I was ready and figured me out, I was never going to be successful in relationships. And you are not going to be successful in relationships. And I'm not saying that when you're single, you can't go out and have fun. And I'm not saying that while you're single, you shouldn't have sex or do any of that stuff. If you want to do that, that's fine. But don't fool yourself in thinking that you are ready for a long-term committed relationship if you haven't done the things you need to do, or you are basically one of these 7 types of guys that we talked about in today's video. But something else I just want to mention is if you decide that you don't want that, that's fine too. If you don't want a relationship, if you want to stay single for the rest of your life, then you should do that. Don't listen to your mom, don't listen to your friends, don't listen to society. You can choose to do whatever you want. But don't be so ignorant to think that you're ready if you haven't done the things you need to do. And she also needs to have done the things that she needs to do. Because a lot of these women that are getting into relationships aren't ready either. I personally don't think that anybody should consider getting into a committed long-term relationship or getting married until your 30s, middle 30s, if I'm being completely honest. Because in your teens, you're a mess. In your 20s, you're figuring so many things out. Figuring out who you are, addressing some of the issues that you had, building the habits, building the direction, building the man that you will be in your 30s. But I got news for you. In your 30s, you're going to change a lot from there until your 40s. And then your 40s to your 50s. But a lot of times, if you get into a relationship too young or too early, it's not going to work out because you truly haven't lived enough and experienced enough in order to understand what you want, who you are, what your values are, what your goals are, and what you want your life to look like. And this is something that only you can figure out. Gentlemen, I love you. I think you're amazing. And someday you're going to meet or not meet the right person.